Hey yo, what's good? Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Hey yo, what it is? Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang. What's good? This is my dumb advice. So I was watching this. I'm gonna get right to it. I was watching Champion of the Year, the little debate team. It seemed a pretty interesting conversations they got going on, talking about debatables. Is debatables worth? People are underestimating bodies. Like people are not appreciating clear wins in battle rap. I thought it was an interesting topic to touch on. So I wanted to watch a little bit with y'all to see what's going on.
Exactly. So you have to find a place to put it. So, but again, I had K-Shine number one.
Make sure y'all put a thumbs up if y'all can hear the shit going live.
Battle rapper on this list.
Let me know if y'all hear it.
I got Shine as my champion of the year. Super dangerous battle rapper. Won arguably every round of 2020.
I don't know if Shine got. Shine lost to Chilla for sure. He definitely lost.
I'm saying if you went to. Go ahead.
That's a fact.
I got Shine, man. I think I said everything I need to say. Dominance does make a factor to me over debatable. And when you're creative, you got moments, you're consistent, you're dependable. He definitely had impact. He checks every box. He's got all 6 signs of a champion, in my opinion. I got Shine. Kind of clearly, to me, is my champion of the year.
Damn. The vote is in.
Trying to think of one. Go ahead and stir the pot, Black. I know you waited till last. Go ahead and stir the pot. What you about to do? Go ahead. Shit was just about to get cool. We was about to eat.
Yeah.
Go ahead and stir.
Can I have fun? Can I have fun conversation? Yes. Can I have fun? Or no? Can I have fun?
Yeah.
I think I like K-Shine.
Oh.
Huh?
K-Shine? After all the chill talk.
Wait, what?
But so real quick, Anwar, I know you impact, right? I had impact debatable. There's 3 descriptions of impact. There's 3 descriptions of impact. Strong effect, possibly shifted the culture, gained a lot of momentum. I feel like Chilla definitely gained more momentum than Sean, because Sean already had this reputation, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Yeah, let Black talk, because we all got our rocks off.
I made my point, pointing out K-Shine's rounds like a 7-7-5. His opponent has a 9-3. Chess battle, he's 8-9-8. Then chess would be a 5 as an opponent. He delivered a 7. For Chilla Jones, it'd probably be 8 across the board.
Yeah, they picked Chilla. So it looked like Chilla got champion of the year.
That would funnel over a bit more than K-Shine for me. I would have Chilla Jones. Like, you gotta think, New Jersey Twerk, right? As an opponent, this is how things work in my head. It's not like, founded or structured into the game or whatever. New Jersey Twerk, y'all would say that he's a 6 because he's an if factor. What he delivered that day was a 9. You know what I'm saying? Oh snap, okay. What he delivered that day was a 9. So, but that's consistent all throughout. Like Geechee Gotti, he's like a 9. He delivered a 7 or a 6. Jerry West is a 6 or a 7. He delivered a 7 or 8. It would be more so in favor of Chilla Jones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what I pick. So the fan vote is, so again, it didn't matter. Somebody said, real sick, you got some diehard fans, bro.
Okay,
there were 5 votes for Real Sick.
Nice.
There were 24 votes for Geechee Gotti. There were 50 votes for Ill Will. There were 61 votes for B-Dot. There were 89 votes for K-Shine. And for your 20% in Champion of the Year, congratulations. Clap it up for this man. 113 votes for Chilla Jones.
Nice. Good job to Chilla Jones making the Champion of the Year. Alrighty.
You in the way. You should do what I say.
Alright, y'all. So seems like Chilla Jones. Congratulations to Chilla Jones for getting Champion of the Year. That's a huge accomplishment in battle rap community, and seems like Chilla got it. I mean, what do y'all think? Y'all think it's well deserved, or y'all think I'm seeing in the chat? I'm seeing people saying K-Shine got cheated. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't think Sean has ever got Champion of the Year. I think that was pretty dominated by Geechee for a while. You know what I mean? Geechee has been getting the belt year over year. And it's good to see some new blood in there. they was saying they had, some of the conversations around it was like, yo, Chilla had debatables with rookies like Real Sick. Real Sick got some votes, which was, I think he got some pretty dope fans. But I like Real Sick. I just spent the last couple of days watching all of his battles, and he's dope, man. The boy's lyrical, he's fire. But yo, shout out to Chilla, man. Chilla just beat K-Shine. That's a huge accomplishment. Because as we all know, K-Shine has been undefeated for a very long time. And, we wasn't seeing no chinks in his armor for a while. So, hey, for somebody like Chilla to come in, being lyrical, not changing, doing what he does best, and beating Sean, man, that's a huge accomplishment. So shout out to him, man. What up, Buck City? What up? Outspoken. I think that Chilla. I think the loss to Chilla was counted. Yeah, I mean it had to be. But let's see if they just recapping or if they saying something worth hearing.
Him hearing this, I'm like, dang.
The B-Dot was my champion of the year coming. I was gonna convince all of you niggas that B-Dot was the champion of the year. That's what I came in here to do.
It was the saga battle being so close for me, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like...
Yo, if the West would have won, another year, it'd have been like Death Row 95. Like it would have been.
Geechee Gotti.
Yeah, it would have been different. Like
Geechee, they cheated you, bro.
Listen, man.
Number one battler.
Definitely.
So when you count the money and shit, Black,
Working.
like last time,
Actually, right.
Money at?
The
Shout out to the Trappers, where the money is.
The champion of the year belts are custom
I like
to
K-Shine
that
too.
specific battle rapper, so
That's
it's gonna be
fire.
designed
I think
directly
a
for
champion
Chilla
of the
Jones.
year. I think the
I heard
women are
about
included
that.
as well, but I think they are trying to do something separate.
I'm about to say I thought he was about to give somebody else a belt this
Oh,
year
nobody
too.
else getting a belt. That's it. That shit costs money, bro. I ain't got that shit independent, bro. Nobody sponsoring that.
You got another belt you want to get out something?
Oh yeah. Since we here, share the broadcast announcement. A week from now, the ladies. Woman of the Year. It's gonna be a panel for the women. Shout out to Vixen. You get your chance. Shout out to KCJ. You get your chance. Your 40 bars official. Yoshi's, whoever they feel.
It's hard.
They getting a belt as well.
Can you say who's on the panel?
We can say that. We got Miss Rita Puffin Loud Quietly.
Yeah.
We got Wing. Yeah. We got Big Low. We got Hurricane Dew. And we got Cece on the air.
All haymakers. All haymakers.
That is an excellent.
So shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies to get their chance as well, man.
Shout out to
fire.
the
Yeah, y'all were just
ladies.
asking
Chilla
about
Jones
that.
holiday
They
right now.
That's
they
fire.
Holiday
are
right now,
doing
Chilla.
a women's
Yeah.
of the
Don't waste
year,
time.
women of the year.
my
That's
guy's
pretty
number?
dope.
I
They just chose the
I don't want
girls.
to talk. I don't want to talk to you, Chilla. I don't like you. Congratulations.
So I think the girls who's been battling lately is up for it. It's Vixen, I believe
We signing out. Hey,
KCJ,
listen.
a couple of the girls that been on the last couple.
Shout out to the Trappers, man. We all back there. The Henny Man Battle Rap Trap. We got the streets.
Champion. And thank
But
everybody.
when they give out belts and shit, I like winning. So maybe I'll just battle every month just to get it.
Tone
Posey
Bro,
about to
Black
return
Compass,
too.
you know
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
Posey,
Salute
pay
to the whole
attention.
team and all that good stuff too, man. And yo,
It's the
Black,
belt night.
appreciate you as always.
I had Real Deal's
You know
belt
what I mean?
the other day.
And
It's looking
yeah,
real
tune
nice
in.
on me, B.
Hey, back to belly on Campaign Pop.
What up, Black Chick? What up?
Ends, I'm gonna stream. Family TV, YouTube. Demolition
been like
Gang,
7
coming
hours.
soon. Black,
This mic
I
is
appreciate you,
trash.
man. 4 years in a row. Me and
Salute.
Tone been two of the people who have been blessed and privileged to be here every year. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to celebrate you and shout you out.
Thank
know
you,
what
thank you,
I'm
thank you.
saying?
Appreciate it.
Big salutes to Black
Listen,
for
and he
making
lost
battle
his
rap
job to
history.
surf.
And big shout outs to the whole squad, my whole team, LTBR podcast, Vlad, CC, Dylan, Tim, Nina, Titus. Salutes to all y'all. Couldn't be here without y'all.
Shout out to Chilla Jones again. The conspiracies are real. I'm gonna be stealing your $5,000, bro. So I'm definitely stealing your money. Go ahead, though.
No, again, same thing, just echoing the sentiments. Just Anwar, champion, A&R show. Appreciate you having us. It's actually the first year I actually got to sit there because last year.
Y'all have fun. Don't even get an
So,
L
yeah,
right now.
no,
Y'all
it
have
was.
fun.
It was
Y'all,
fun.
it was a show.
And
Have fun,
salute to
man.
Chilla Jones.
Anti-enjoyment.
Yeah, salute to Chilla Jones, man. I mean, as
Everybody
much
thinks
as
it's
I
wrong,
had
bro.
Shine winning, I definitely respect Chilla Jones taking that spot. Like, I don't have a strong enough argument to say y'all tripping. So, Salute to Chilla Jones. Congratulations.
Salute.
I got K-Shine champion.
K-Shine champion of the year.
That's crazy.
Salute to Chilla, man.
No
You did very
respect.
well this year. I just want to thank Black again, just like everybody else, for having me on the panel. It's your boy Mark Jamgo, if you ain't know, a.k.a. Mr. Shake the Building.
Ooh, motherfucker.
Follow me on Caffeine, all social platforms. Mark Jamgo on all social platforms. Champion, we remain here.
Appreciate y'all.
Headache, bro.
And thank y'all for getting me at 50K on caffeine. Thank you. Appreciate that. Salute. You had 100 though.
Y'all about to be like 100 tomorrow. I don't know how I gotta do something with
You about to be 100 now then.
Yeah.
Check your situation. All right, y'all, we out. That's it. Champion, Chilla Jones, holla at me. I got money for you.
Are we doing the intros?
You about to do intros on that?
Yeah. Oh.
Champion of the year. Huge accomplishment for Chilla. Matter of fact, I should get Chilla up here. I'll probably get up here like the next show. So y'all should definitely check the next show out because I'm definitely gonna hit up Chilla and talk about his new win. That's a huge accomplishment. Shout out to Chilla. He definitely been putting on. His performance versus K-Shine was amazing. It was nothing short of good. It was great. I really liked the performance. I loved everything about it. What did y'all think about it? You know, feedback from the chat. How y'all feeling? Music Master, what up, what up, what up? Let me see. Red Eyes, what up, what up, what up? If Chilla didn't win, everybody would have been pissed. Yeah, I agree. Chilla bought that ain't home. Boston, shout out to Boston. Dope debate, dope panel, loved it. All right. He deserved it. You know, I'm seeing some positive feedback. It looked like it was a split, right? It seemed like some people thought Sean might have won. Some people thought Chilla won. But overall, you know, Chilla got the most votes. So we just gotta pay respect and shout out to that. URL TV, what's good, baby? How you doing? But yeah, man, shout out to the panel. Again, shout out to Chilla Jones. That's a huge accomplishment to get champion of the year. Nice to see him get some flowers. Really dope. It's super dope. And it's also dope to see that they got the woman champion of the year. That's gonna be something that's super fire. You know what I'm saying? Definitely the ladies is making a different kind of breakthrough this year. And it's just good to see, you know, at the end of the day. Yeah, we all talk our shit, but me specifically, you know, I still feel like any step forward for female battle rap is a step forward for me. So I think that's fire. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the ladies. So let me see. YNWA, what up? Said JC need his flowers next, man. Shout out to JC. I mean, I think he was up for it one of these years. I don't recall exactly, but you know, he said, would you battle Chilla? Hell yeah, battle Chilla. See, in Kings versus Queens, I'm kind of aiming for something like that. I need some shit like that. I need like a dude that be beating all the dudes. So when I beat him, they're just gonna be like, yo, Fit, you are the greatest to ever walk the lands. Fit versus Sean. You know, Sean, like I said, Sean is a monster, and I've spoke about it, and I was like, damn, maybe I should eat some humble pie before I start calling Sean out. But I don't never count myself out of anything. I feel like I can win any matchup that I want to win. You know what I'm saying? If I really, really, really want to win, and that's my will is to win, and I'm motivated for the battle, I feel like a motivated Fit is very scary. You know what I'm saying? It's very scary. What up, Babs? Babs in the building. Shout out to Babs. You already know. Give it up for the ladies. They say he looked beatable. Sean is all performance Fit. I'm sorry. He has no substance. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he's no substance. I think Sean started to develop these specific punchlines that were effective. You understand? And his performance just made it better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like where where a lot of people just didn't have both at the same time. I do think he was influenced a bit by Twerk. Yeah, I do see that because obviously we've seen Sean's career from beginning to now, and obviously he didn't start out that way. So I do think that he put a little bit more substance into his raps than Twerk, and then had that Twerk presence. So it made it very effective. You know what I mean? It made it very effective. And a lot of people, he was beating a lot of people because of that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, but maybe I could get Jay Black on here too to talk a little bit about the Women Champion of the Year, because that's going to be dope. I honestly think it would be dope for the women and men to be mixed in there, but I guess it wouldn't be exactly fair because I don't think the women battle as much as the men at this point in time. I think that will all change, obviously, but at the end of the day, I do think this is a good look. I'm happy it's happening. You know what I mean? What was it said? DNA is gonna be 2021 champion of the year. I don't put it past. I feel like DNA got a nice little run going on right now, and he's in the stages of reinventing himself, which he does often. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Fit versus Gary, I'm dead. Women champ is 40. I mean, we will know when the results are in. I'm not sure. Like, I don't want to lie about who's in the running because I don't have all the facts right now, but I'm pretty sure it's the girls you've been seeing on the cards, the last couple cards. You know what I'm saying? Like the KCJs, official 40. Who else? A couple of Vixen, shit like that. But shout out to 40. We actually had 40 on the show. We had a lot of dope conversations on there. It was super dope. I'm not gonna front. 40. We was talking a little bit about the battle between Chilla and K-Shine. She definitely feels Chilla got the win. I mean, I feel like the world thought Chilla got the win. Jury. Let me see. Fit. Do you think a mainstream rapper will come outside since it's in a small room? I mean, when you say mainstream, what do you mean specifically by mainstream? I don't think like you're gonna get a Drake out here. I don't think you're gonna get like a Meek Mill or shit like that. I definitely think you'll get like the D-class celebrities to come out. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like battle rap giving out big bags for these industry artists, and it would be dumb for like a D-level rapper to not come in the ring, because you can make more in battle rap than what you're making at a show right now, and nobody's doing shows like that in this pandemic situation. I do believe we can get a Jadakiss out. I do think so. Who else I think will come out to battle rap? Yeah, I don't think anybody like on the Drake level or anything will come out because it's just not beneficial to them. If anything, it doesn't matter if they even come close. Like, if you a battle rapper and you battle a mainstream artist and on any level make him look less, it's not a good look for them. So I don't see them just like throwing their neck out and wanting to battle because, hey, it is our playground, and many industry artists have fallen for thinking they could fuck with a battle rapper. They've made the bad decision to think that they can compete. Like Cassidy, man. I mean, Cassidy has came multiple times and lost. And Cass was like one of those dudes, the punchline guy. You know what I mean? He was the guy everybody was like, oh, you know, he come from this battle rap shit, so he's going to excel. But no, that's not what happened when he came down here with Goods. It's not what happened when he came down here with Disaster. It's just different type of time. You feel me? It's a different type of time. I Hit Records, you got 5K? I see 5K flowing around a little bit. What's going on with this 5K? You can send it to my Cash App. Says, Fit, you should only battle men here on out. Now, I mean, I think that's definitely in my plans. That's definitely something I want to do. Obviously, things are not just as seen on TV. There's a lot of in and outs to things, but I do plan on getting into that vibe. Royce and Crooked, Joel Ortiz will kill in a battle. Yeah, I fuck with them. I mean, they're lyrical dudes too, so I think they would actually do well in this environment. Because a lot of people are speaking of this time in the pandemic as the time of the people with the pens. You know what I mean? People that can actually write are doing well in these environments. People who were mostly performance, they're not really getting the reaction they need at this time. And I mean, it's a plus because now you can actually pay attention to the people that know how to write. You know what I'm saying? Which is really dope because I'm interested to see how well I would do in that environment because I do come from that. I've actually had to adjust my style to not be as lyrical or whatever you have it. When I first came into the game, I was kind of rapping, being a, what they call a lyrical miracle or whatever the case may be. And that just wasn't as effective. So at some level, I had to kind of I don't want to say dumb it down, but I had to simplify some of the things to make it more effective. But in this environment, it seems as if the lyrical miracle shit works. Who is 3 rappers you would want to see battle? Like industry rappers? Like come outside. I would like to see Meek Mill come outside. I think that would be epic. If he battles somebody, like one of our top tier men. I would like to see Meek. Who else I would like to see? I mean, I would like to see Jada for sure. I would love to see that. Tell Remy Ma come outside. Jake Banger said, Remy Ma come outside. I don't think Remy would ever do that. She's been in the loop. You know what I mean? She's been to events. I've been to events where, Remy was there. I just don't see her doing that. But hey, who knows, man? A bag can always motivate somebody. And if they throwing out bags that seem appealing to Remy Ma, I don't see why she shouldn't do the battle. You know what I'm saying? So I will always take that challenge from any industry artist chick. If any industry chick wanted to battle, I would appreciate if I got that call like, yo, Fit, are you willing to take her out? Because I would battle like my life depended on it to make sure female battle rappers all across the world are respected. You understand? Respected. On a serious note. So I would definitely get them the fuck out of here. Meek has to battle Nitty or somebody of that caliber. I think that would be dope. Nitty. What about Lloyd Banks, Fit? I fuck with Lloyd Banks. I would like to see him. I'm just interested on how his laid back style would work. In this environment, maybe. But he was never really like the entertainer. You know what I mean? 50 was that entertainer guy in the group. He had bars. He was metaphoring. Like, he was always metaphoring in his raps and shit like that. But I don't know how performance-wise Lloyd Banks would be. You know what I mean? I feel like lyrically he might be able to hold up. But as far as performance-wise, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? All right. Why is it that fans at events pretend to comprehend the bars that they missed? I agree. At times, I feel like people are just caught up in the moment and at times could just like cheer for something, but I can't explain that. Like, I don't know what that's about. If I missed a bar, I'm not going to react to it because I missed it. You know what I mean? I'd probably be like, shit, what I miss? What I miss? What'd he say? And then somebody repeated it, I'm like, that's crazy. But if I missed it, I'm not going to react to it. But sometimes, man, there's a huge conversation going around about the gas, right? The gas. What about the gas? Like, it's better without the gas. We don't need the gas. All this shit about the gas, right? In all due respect to the culture that I am a part of, and I truly am passionate about it, I miss the gas, man. I think the crowd was a huge part of battle rap, and I feel like I'm not going to be the person that says, yes, I'm happy that crowds are gone. Because having a crowd, you don't understand the energy that is transformed from a crowd to the rapper. You understand? That energy transfers to you and makes you a different being. Like, you don't understand. Like, that shit just makes you invincible almost. Where it's hard to beat someone who has all the energy of the room in their body. So, I'm not saying fuck the gas, because it's not always gas. Sometimes it is genuine reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Think of the bar with Chilla and Kayshawn. When Chilla freestyled off the mic, when he said he looked comfortable with somebody putting a mic on him. In a building, that bar would have been 10 times more effective. Granted, it was effective right then and there, but in a building, the room would have shook, the walls would have shook, the stage would have shook. It would have been crazy. So yes, I miss it and it's cool, but I love that the leagues are doing what they can with what they got. They're keeping the culture alive. They're keeping the industry alive. I fucking love it. I'm glad that battle rappers are adapting, because every business had to adapt during the pandemic. And the fact that battle rap has adapted is fucking incredible. So, shout out to everybody who's been contributing to that. But at the end of the day, I do miss the crowds. I'm always going to miss the crowds. But I am interested to see what that environment is like for myself. You know what I mean? I might like it better. But he said, but then people give rounds to rappers because of crowd reactions, not lyrics. I agree with that. I know what you're saying, because at some point, people will judge the battle based on reaction, and that's how, like, when people be like, oh, he won in the building over he won when we watched it over, is because sometimes in the building you can feel a false sense of winning if somebody is favored in that building. So you're getting all the reaction, you're getting all the love, and then when we rewatch it, we're like, oh shit, the other person had a lot of lyrics that we just missed. You understand? And that's what makes battles debatable, because some people are more effective in the building and some people are more effective when you watch it back. But being that we have no crowd, it kind of evens the playing field. Meaning, hey, if people are going to like it in the building or whether you watch it, it's kind of all the same shit now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck reactions. We as fans be knowing what really hit hard. Okay, Javon, I feel you. Can't judge off the building. I always get a different outcome off the rewatch. King Love. I see exactly what you mean. Let's see. Jake Banger says, that's like with Goods versus Averb. I feel Goods was all gas. Ant One said, we all know crowd reaction be a popularity contest. Okay. That may be in certain situations. I feel like the worst crowd reaction that be fucking people over, like in those volume settings. Back then, when there was a crowd, but it was like a volume, those were the most biased crowds, because you have a small audience and it's usually just the audience of the entourage. So if you're battling, like in a volume, and you were battling anybody that was NWX, that was a popularity contest, hands down. Like, that was like, all right, everybody in the building is NWX, so you're definitely going to lose as far as reaction in the building. Because those were like, those were small rooms that were only filled with one group's people, more or less. You know what I mean? So I get that. But yeah, man, like I said about the gas, it is really a love-hate situation. I feel like some people hate the gas. Some people love the gas. But what battle so far from what we've been seeing on Caffeine, what battle do y'all feel is the best? Hands down, the best. Shout out to Prop Gang, music by Wayne. What up, McCracken? Okay, throwing the bombs in the building. Showing love to McCracken and music by Wayne. Okay, I got Rockin' Day and Rock. Oh yeah, that was a goodie. That was a goodie. I actually just rewatched Daylight and Rock. And that's a battle where I didn't speak throughout the whole battle. Is you just watch it and admire that shit. Rock was wilding. Rock was wilding, yes. But Daylight? Oh my God. It is crazy. He was going nuts. Like, that's some shit where I was just like, damn, I have to respect Daylight. No matter what he was doing with the antics and all that, I felt like he did that because he felt like he had to. And people always fall for the antics. They do, and it's just real life. You gotta sometimes open people up to you by doing fuck shit so they can see the real you. Because most of the time, people just don't appreciate really good lyrics unless it comes with a character. And it's fucked up. I know, it is. But I feel like that's the point Daylight made. He said he's always been nice, but it wasn't until he got tattoos on his face where people started to actually recognize that. That is a shame, I admit. It is a shame. But he really proved that the society works like that. Like, yo, I've been nice, but it wasn't until I got tats on my face and started shitting on stages and doing stupid shit that people always kept my name in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate, but it's true. You know what I mean? Shit does happen like that. Daylight know how to get eyes on them. Yes, Mello, I agree. Daylight knows how to get the people's attention. You know what I'm saying? To open it up to display his talents and shit. You feel me? He been had tats. Don't do that. Bro, Daylight told me this himself. Remember, my friends are battle rappers. Daylight said that himself. He said people ain't start paying attention until he got tats on his face. He even says it in the battles all the time. Like, motherfuckers ain't really start reacting until he started doing all this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, let's talk battle rap. Yo, friends, you was in that panel for a minute, man. How do you feel about the outcome? Do you feel justice was served, friends? Do you feel justice was served? Do you feel like Chilla is the deserving champion? Because I missed your vote. I seen everybody vote, but I didn't see which vote. I didn't see who you voted for. So shout out to France. Give France some love with the prop game, man. Show France some love. Let's talk battle rap. He's the guy that gives you all the statistics. Show him some love, y'all. Show him some love. Oh, France, you feel like you did a bad job. How come? How so? Why do you feel like you did a bad job? Would you like to join the chat? We could talk about it. I don't think people think you did a bad job. They said you was the voice of reason, France. France, you was on point the whole time. You was talking facts. France, give yourself some love, man. You let A-Ward down. He fell to 20. What you mean you let A-Ward down? I don't think A-Ward should have got champion of the year. Unless I'm bugging. Unless I'm tripping. But it seemed like you was holding it down. And every time me and you talk one-on-one, I always feel like, you know, you always on point. Like, you never really have wrong info. Like, if I need some logical sense, I go to you, France, for all the logical sense. Especially if I feel like I'm bugging. I'm like, yo, France, am I bugging? Like, I fuck with you, bye. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't beat yourself up about that. Because I from what I've seen, from what I saw, I thought you held it down. I thought you did a great job. So, salute to you. And obviously, I don't think everybody is going to agree with everything that people say, because some people still think Sean, some people still think Sean won. Some people, some people think other people won. But I don't know about A-Ward. I'm not sure if I would have gave A-Ward champion of the year. Not sure about that, but I mean, hey, I could be wrong. A-Ward is nice. Would love to see that T-Top battle. You had Chilla and argued B-Dot over Sean. Good job. Yeah. That's great, because I would argue B-Dot, because B-Dot was going crazy this last year. B-Dot. So I think they were the top 3. A-Ward didn't win champion of the year, but he should have been higher than 20. Okay. I just wish Danny made top 10. I mean, I don't know, man. We spoke about Danny in the past. I just feel like, Danny doesn't really get mentioned when you talking about them guys, and it's just what it is. I mean, I can't speak to why nobody else considered him one of those guys, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. But Danny be taking a lot of battles, and technically he be winning them battles. So, I mean, he could have been high on the list. Oh, they say he lost 3 or 4. Chilla deserved the belt because he beat Dot and Sean. But somebody did put in the chat that technically Sean beat him in 2021. So that wasn't supposed to count. Yeah, see, Mello. Yeah, I think it was Mello. But they saying they didn't count the Sean battle. But you gotta still have that in the back of your mind, right? It's kind of like when you at court and then somebody outbursts and says some shit like, "Oh, he is the killer is right there," and then they be like, "Jury, please disregard that statement." They ain't disregarding that shit. They remember that shit. You can't block it out their memory. So even though that battle was in 2021, I'm pretty sure everybody still had that win in the back of their mind. You feel me? So let's see, man. Let's see. France, knock in the building. Knock. Where we at on the map? Let's talk about it, France. I welcome y'all. One of the judges on the panel, Mr. France from Let's Talk Battle Rap. France, what up, baby? You had a long time on that panel, huh? Must have been a long day for you, boy.
Yo, man, I'm still fatigued.
Well, thanks for coming, even though I know you've been fucking on live for mad long. Appreciate the love. See, this is how much I love France on the last minute pickup. But how do you feel, man? How you feel about the outcome? How you feel about the everything, how it went down? How was it?
It's such a tedious process, man. I made a whole cheat sheet of like 30 different battle rappers, all their battles for the years.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say, like, you got to think, to be really qualified for this, like, you're watching over 200 battles a year.
Mm-hmm.
Just from the 20 guys that were selected, 23 got selected, there's 174 battles.
Damn.
So, like, just stop and think how many hours you're dedicating to the coaches, just watching those battles, not rewatching them, not rewatching old battles, or not watching battles of guys that didn't even make the list.
Right. It's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I let A-Ward down, man. Like, yeah, he's not a top 10 guy. He's not a top 5 guy, but I don't feel right saying there's 19 battle rappers in the world better than A-Ward. I don't feel right saying that.
Well, who do you still know who's the top 20? So who was ahead of him?
Let's see, man. Hold up. I got a list here for you.
No doubt.
I can't use my camera while I read this, but A Ward at 20, Marv 1 at 19, Sane at 18, Arsenal at 17, uh, Real Sick at 16, Kid Chaos at 15, Rumnitty at 14, Danny Mines at 13, JC at 12, Loso at 11, Easy the Black Captain at 10, Jada Nightwing at 9, Holmesy at 8, Fonz at 7, Bill Collect at 6, Will, Geechee, B-Dot, Shine, and Chilla in the top 5.
I mean, why you feel like you let him down, though?
It's so hard to stay relevant away from the machine. He's the only guy that can not battle on URL and be considered one of the best battle rappers in the world. He's one of the only guys that can battle mid-tier battle rappers away from like a major platform stream and be considered to be relevant. He's versatile. He's a top rebuttaler. He's a good angler. He has haymakers. Like, he has everything. He's so skilled. He's so talented.
Right.
I don't feel right saying like
these 19
Saint had a better
guys.
year just because he beat disaster.
Yeah.
Marv had a better year because they had a couple of wins. The rookies had better years because they beat their peers. Like,
but that's kind of how it goes. It gets looked at. You feel me? It's kind of like, what did you do in this year that was kind of like a aha moment, right? Like, because other than that, I don't think they would have put like anybody like Saint on in that bucket if he didn't win. You know what I'm saying? Like a competition.
Yeah, he had more one-rounders than one-on-one battles, and his best battle was a 2-on-2. So like that kind of hurt him,
Gotcha.
But and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like next week is gonna be a women's panel. So shout out to all the ladies. They're gonna crown the first ever female battle rapper of the year, or Queen of the Ridge champion female of the year, whatever it's called. I'm not sure, but I just feel like if there's a top female battle rapper of the year, how does she not make this list? Casey J, she killed Miss Merck, 30 Swamp, what I'm saying, beat Bonnie, and kind of beat Coffee, even though Coffee choked, that she got edited, whatever happened there, right? She had a fantastic year. Vixen was hot. So like two of the top ladies that could be 1 or 2 for their award doesn't make this list. I wish one of them would have made it too. That's all, I think those are my 2 biggest regrets.
I agree too, but how does the votes work? Because I'm not 100% like clear. Like, so how do you get to vote for the audience and everything like that? Are like people in art like an average person, could they vote for who they feel like is champion of the year?
Here's the whole voting breakdown of this. So
okay,
the full awards are crowdfunded by the fans. So any fan that donates gets a survey. And in that survey, they get to vote who's their top 20 battle rappers, who's in their top 5. And then obviously they vote all the separate awards, round of the year, moment of the year, battle rapper of the year. Those are all fan-based awards. But for the fans, once they create their survey, they make their own top 20 list and they submit their own top 5. Your vote is 20% of what's in that room. Like, there's 8 people in that room, and then so that's 80%. And the other 20% is completely the fans. And I'm happy because the fan vote and our vote, we had the same top 3. The fans had Beat at 3, Shine at 2, Chill at 1. So I always kind of feel good when we have the exact same vote as a panel that the fans had, because we don't get to see that information. So that means we thought the exact same thing that people thought that crowdfunded this award to begin with. But the people in the panel, you get about 20 to 22 names, right? Because sometimes some people are tied at the 20 spot. You figure out who to eliminate, and then you just go down the rest of the year making sure every single person you're stacking up is superior to another. Like, whoever you put at 15, you have to agree that they're all better than 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that's the problem, because at some point in time, you get to like 12, you're like, hold on, 12's not better than 17. So now I got to bring 12 all the way back down to 17. So it's not an easy process.
Are they, because it's tough, right? So think about it, like for the women's situation, right? Vixen.
What up, Lizzie?
Vixen has 2 battles in a year, but she will be in that conversation, right?
Yeah, that impact was crazy. Like, but it is just 2 battles when there's so many other guys having 4 battles, 6 battles, 7 battles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to be honest, her Lady Flames it's battle of the year, but she lost the caffeine fan vote, so she's really 1-1.
Correct. So it's like what are you really going on for, right? Wins, popularity, lyricism, presence. I guess it's just all of that in a nutshell. So, like, is it possible for somebody who has only 2 battles to win that?
I don't ever see it happening. Generally, you need 3 battles to qualify. So, like Vixen, she didn't even qualify, to be honest. She was just there all off of her impact. Mm-hmm. So she completely bended the rules. I think of year 2019, like how you bodied Farrah and battled Official. Mm-hmm. You had one more battle, you probably would have made a champion of the year list, but you made the source that year because you had such a phenomenal year.
Right.
But as far as champion of the year, I don't see anybody ever winning it with 3 battles, unless those 3 battles is like Murder, Mook, Loaded, Lux, and Daylight, and you beat all 3 of them.
Right. I'm trying to do that. So, yo, I'm all about shortcuts, man. I'm all about shortcuts. I feel like if I beat Daylight or something, I don't have to battle no girl ever again. Like, yeah, that would be great. But Daylight, so many people been calling him out. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. He had performance of the year.
Who do you think deserves a Daylight right now?
See, I don't know, man, because we got to be honest. The top dogs, they ain't been performing. You know, Tay-Rock, Averb, a lot of these big names haven't been that good or have been that potent lately. Mm-hmm. But then you don't want to see him against an up-and-comer, but the up-and-comer would be more hungry and you'll get a better battle. But I have no clue who I want to see Daylight against. And then Daylight's always trolling about who he wants to battle. He's like, I want to battle Shine. I don't want to battle Shine no more. I want to battle Rum Nitty. I don't want to battle Rum Nitty no more. So I don't know what to expect from him. So I'll just wait until Daylight is booked.
Got you. Speaking of, like, you know, impact and stuff, it seemed like Real Sick had and as a rookie had some love in that. Like, a lot, I feel like he got some champion of the year votes and shit.
You don't know how much impact he had off of his material, because I feel like he really got there off of skill alone.
Facts.
He's the only top 20 battle rapper on that list with a losing record. So that means they want him there just off of his skill set alone. He's that good.
Nah, man, I've been watching some of his battles lately. I like him a lot, man. He's super lyrical. I love that he raps to the punch. A lot of people don't do that, ironically, which is crazy.
Rapper,
he's a rapper's rapper for sure, man. Like, you can admire that skill. Like, and as I watched every battle, like, I literally watched his whole career in like 2 days, and I'm just like, yo, this nigga's dope, son. Like, he can rap. So I do see him being a problem next year if he continues to go with the way he's going, but, you know, catching some bodies, because he did have a debatable with Chilla, which I thought that conversation stood out at the panel, right? When y'all was talking about Chilla having a debatable with a rookie opposed to Shine clearly winning, right? So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. More like where was your stance in that argument for the fans?
I personally don't even have K-Shine at 2 because, I mean, at some point in time, names are quality, right? Like, you have these names on paper and it's so like drastic. It's like, oh my goodness, yes, these are a big name. But then we have to look at the actual results, the actual production of what actually happened when these 2 guys met. Mm-hmm. Like, you battled on the biggest Queen of Ring card ever back in 2014, right? Where you battled Bonnie. I forgot the name of the card right now. I'm blanking.
Watch the Throne. I forget.
And no hold bars, right? NHB.
Yes.
There we go. So when you battle Bonnie, at that moment of your career, it was like the biggest battle ever for you, right? Mm-hmm. You even fucking changed it up, got your hair blown out, had the king. You look great, Fit. Right. But that's your least favorite battle, and it was your biggest battle at the moment. So we don't put that as a top Misfit performance, and that's what K-Shine was giving us all year. Yeah, you had E Hard, but it was you had Clips, you had Pat Stay, and it was probably the most underwhelming battle next to Lux and Surf that year. So you got guys like B-Dot giving you 3 classics, 3 battles that could be battle of the year. He dominated Rum Nitty, bro. Like, you know, Rum Nitty's undefeated on that app before he battled B-Dot, which I know you don't agree with. A lot of people don't agree with. Yeah. He dominated him so bad that the app gang, Rum Nitty's stand base, not fan base, his stand base had to say, yo, he won that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's bigger than Kayshawn beating a bad Pat Stay, but not being so good himself neither. But
no, I think Sean has been undefeated for a while, right? But the last like 3 performances, like since E-Hart, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he killed her, he bodied her." I felt like I was the only person who was like, I could have beat that Sean. Like the Sean that I just saw, I can beat him. You know what I mean? So then I saw him versus Pat, and I was like, again,
I could definitely beat that Sean.
I could beat that Sean. You know what I mean? And then I see him versus Chilla, and then I'm like, what the fuck? We haven't seen him lost in so long. Is he losing gas? Is he losing steam? Is it the environment? Like, what is it? What has happened to Kayshawn?
So here's the big conspiracy though with Kayshawn, right? Because let's be honest, recency bias has a little bit of an effect on us, right? Because we've seen what happened to Kayshawn and Chilla, even though it was in 2020. We can't unsee it. We can't unsee it.
I was just saying that.
It happened, right?
It's so like when you're in the courtroom and somebody says something and then they'll be like, oh, the jury, disregard that. It's like, you can't disregard it at this point.
You can't disregard it. It happens.
I heard
it's in the air. It's out there. I witnessed it. You know what I'm saying? Saint, honestly, he beat Disaster. When you take away Disaster, he doesn't have any really quality wins. He doesn't win the tournament until 2021. So he could have easily missed this list too. But for Kayshawn, he was smart. He was trying to battle. Chilla Jones. He was trying to beat him in the building so that we could have had this whole Kayshawn 30 Chilla. So if today Kayshawn had been 30 and Chilla Jones or beating him clearly, we would have looked crazy picking Chilla Jones. It would look crazy.
Yep.
But it backfired on him.
You're right. What was the top 3 Chilla performances that kind of put the nail in there? It was like, all right, these top 3 Chilla performances probably the best, better than anybody else.
His Jerry West performance, he was flawless there. His Real Sick performance, incredible. And then you could just pick your litter with the third one. You could pick his Geechee Gotti battle where he goes to the west to battle Geechee on the fucking roof and beats him. He has a fucking energetic, good version of Twerk and he beats him, or he beats Beta at the end of the year. Like, there's a bunch of different battles you could pick from at that point.
Damn. I mean, yeah, I think it was well deserved because he has been putting on for a while too. And it's like how he was getting jerked on the other side. You know what I mean? Going through all of that. And then to come here and get champion of the year, I can't do nothing but be happy for him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, man, like, you deserved some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you got something.
Ultimately, like, the rankings on these lists, no one's ever going to fully agree. But as long as you get number 1 correct, I feel like that's all that matters.
Right. Correct. So for as long as champion of the year has happened, am I right by saying Geechee has been the only winner? Or somebody else won?
So it's been 4 years now. O-Red was the first.
Yes.
Geechee won 2. And now Chilla's the 4th installment.
Dope. I remember, yes, O-Red. Dope. You know, I've been looking at the belt, and I'm like, damn, maybe I want a belt. Maybe I want the belt just to say I had the belt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, who should I take out 2021 to get this champion of the year? Oh.
Start with Vixen.
Start with Vixen, huh? So if I clip Vixen, that's a nice introduction on my way to the belt. Maybe if I clip Vixen, clip a dude, some dude. Maybe
Nitty.
Maybe
T-top.
Nitty. Clip Nitty. T-Top, one of them guys.
And then the infamous battle. I don't want to cash app you, so I'm not gonna say it.
And that one. Yeah, and that should put me in the running.
If you win those 3, like, you are our female battle rapper of 2021.
I think that's very attainable. It's hard to resist. It's super attainable. Sounds good. I'm gonna have to talk to my wife about this. See if she agrees, and then might have to get these battles booked, man. You know what I mean? Because I like tangible wins. I like tangible things. So if I could get a belt that says I'm champion of the year, that's motivation for me to just start fucking bitches up. For real. I'm like,
he has rings too. I don't know if you've seen it. He makes rings with the battle rapper's face engraved on it. So Geechee has a gold ring with like his face on it.
Nice.
I'll see a picture of it. It looks crazy.
Nice. I actually came across a site on fucking Shark Tank that makes them shits. I was just making them. I'm about to start making them shits just to have mad rings, just mad Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Like holding it down, mad gold rings. Holla. But yeah, I am putting my plan together to get this champion of the year for 2021.
All right.
And I think you just helped me put that in play. So that's good. That's going. That might have to work for me. We're gonna get it popping.
I'm proud. I'm planning to see.
Oh, I want to ask you. Some diss tracks have been put out there. Did you see Easy the Block Captain's diss track?
Did I ever?
What did you think?
It was it gave you that old feel back, you know, that old sensational, like he just wants to smoke. He's calling out all these names, and it was you remember back in the day, How to Rob, 50 Cent.
Yes.
50 Cent just coming at the entire industry.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And fast forward to people that don't know how to rob, maybe like Control, Kendrick Lamar. Just everybody. He just wants to smoke. Come outside.
Do you think it's creditable? Is it credible though? Do you feel like, all right, coming from Easy to Block, the guys he called out, do you think he's capable to get a win, or he's just talking out the ass?
I think Easy could really beat all these people. Head Ice, Calico, Geechee. Like, why not? Why can't he not beat all these guys? He really could.
Right. He's been doing well. He got a couple wins already, like 2, right? 2 on caffeine.
Yeah, he has the most undefeated fan votes on caffeine at 4-0. He's a fucking cheat code on caffeine. Battling him on caffeine might not win.
Well, that's good, man. It's nice to see rookies come up too. You know what I'm saying? I like that. You know what I mean? He's a rookie.
We need it. The culture needs it.
Yeah, we need new faces and new shit coming around because we were just talking about it. My man A-Verb stayed on a card and he hasn't been performing so well, man. I don't know what's up with A-Verb, man. What did you think about A-Verb's last 3 performances? He just had Rock. We seen him versus who he had before Rock?
Calico. Well, I mean, if we're being completely honest with us, like, Verb's decline's been happening for years. This is nothing new. Like, back in 2017, before his last little run at getting Mook and Lux, it got so bad because he became Pay-Verb. He lost to every single white battle rapper he battled on King of the Dot. It got to the point where B-Dot, who was a up-and-comer still, was the favorite against A-Verb in their battle, right? That's kind of nasty. Right. Then he gets Mook and beats Mook. He finds the energy to beat Mook. Gets Loaded Lux. Right. It's a good battle. I don't think it lived up to the expectations, but it's a good battle. You know what I'm saying? And then he headlines 5 out of the last 6 cards. So this is like, damn. You look at his resume. Look at all he's done. This is one of the greatest ever. But you're not prime no more. You're just not in your prime.
And it's clear, man. So he's about to go up against Hustle, and I think Hustle's gonna win. But he's mad disrespectful towards women. That might be the only thing he got going for him. Cause dudes love that shit. I don't know. I just be seeing dudes rallying behind him like, yes, disrespect women. It's insane.
Fit, that battle is gonna be 3 rounds of whispering misogynistic poetry and trans and homophobia. That's it.
Yes. Yep. Hustle's gonna call him gay, all types of like trannies.
Now I'm about to go back and watch y'all My Expert Opinion interview where you had Hustle and Verb just to see
right
if there's anything there and watch the battle.
I think that's gonna come out. It's gonna be that, like exactly what you said. Verb is gonna do all this. Bitch, you supposed to cook my food and shut the fuck up.
He's gonna do a bitch. You 6 foot. Why you ain't dunking the basketball? Why you?
Bitch, you 6 feet. What the fuck? Yo, Verb is hilarious, yo. I'm not gonna front. I'll be watching his shit and I'll be trying to understand where he be coming from. But there's just no logic to the shit, son. But dudes, you know, some dudes be like, yo, he got a point, Fit. And they be arguing with me too, like, yo, the man's right. And that's how I know this world is fucked.
It was very
The world is fucked. protect Verb. He's fighting for us. Cash Man in the group. Yo, Cash, chill, man. Y'all can't be promoting that Verb fuckery, man.
You can be pro men without being misogynistic. They both can exist.
Yes, you can be pro men without being anti-female.
Just like you can be a feminist without being anti-men.
Yes.
Like, you know, you don't have to pick a side, people.
Correct. I agree 100%. Oh, man. So Kings versus Queens. Who else? What else you think about the matchup? So you think Hustle's going to get the win? You agree?
Unfortunately, I just can't trust Verb right now.
Agreed. What about Loso and Vixen?
Battle of the night. Battle of the night. That should be a goodie. Loso's in trouble, though. Vixen's hot.
Word. Loso. I don't think he's gonna let the guys down though. I think Loso, he's reliable, I would say. Like he never I don't really be seeing him get bodied. I don't remember the last time I seen him get bodied or anything like that. I think he won his last couple battles.
Oh yeah, he had a phenomenal year.
Yeah.
He ended up being number 11 on this list. I got a question for you. Did you get a call for this card?
I did. Yes, I did. Look, I always get the calls, man. It's just sometimes the stars don't align with each other, and shit just don't go the way I planned it. So yeah, man, I really wanted to be on this card for the fans. Most importantly, 100%.
Yeah, your caffeine debut is anticipated.
Yes, it is. But the last time I took a battle for fans was Bonnie, so it's tough when I'm like. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time when I take a battle, it's because, like, oh, I don't like you, bitch. I want to battle you. Or you think you better than me. I want to battle you. So Kings versus Queens is a little tough because I haven't built, like, a genuine quarrel or with any guy. I mean, I think that's why the Nitty thing is the closest thing they could do to push towards that. Because at some point, I said Nitty wasn't all that. Right?
No. Hold on. You said he was overrated. All right? We're not gonna gloss over it. You said verbatim, yo, he's overrated, man. I just don't see all that.
Yo,
I got the receipts. Fit.
I get it. You know, I did play it back. I did watch it a couple times. I don't know. I think he has great, unique bars because when I hear the punchlines, I'll be like, damn, how did he think of that? Right? So I do get those moments from him. But it's maybe it's just that star power that I love about rappers. You know, even some men that I don't even get along with, like Surf, I don't even get along with him, but he has star power. And he be choking, he don't be performing, but it doesn't matter when you have star power. And that's how I say it. That's how I see it from like the fans' point of view. When people like feel like you a star and that's what it is, they don't care if you choke. They still want to see you come back. What you think about it?
I think it's really as simple as he's just oversaturated himself. And you guys as battle rappers, I feel bad for y'all because y'all can't ever really give people shots or put yourselves in these opportunities because they're really lose-lose. People expect y'all to smoke these people, and if it's slightly close, all of a sudden your stock takes a hit. And if you beat them clearly, it's like, oh, you're supposed to beat them clearly, so we're not going to give you that much credit for it. You know, and he turned around this year and said, I want to give shots to everybody, which you respect because, like, damn, you're going to use part of your prime to give shots back instead of chasing the legends you need to get. You know? You're supposed to use those championship window years of your career to get the biggest matches of your life.
I agree. Yeah, man, I feel like I've been in a rut, man. I've been in a situation where I'm like, I need a battle that is changing for me, like that will create a shift in the universe type shit. And for me at Kings versus Queens, I haven't found that matchup yet. But I feel like, you know, it has to happen. But I do think my first debut on Caffeine will be epic.
Definitely.
I can promise and I can put that in writing that the first time people see me on Caffeine, it will be a legendary matchup. And that's what I'm just trying to fulfill that. And then I can battle whoever the hell I want. But as far as like legacy, to be honest, I don't feel like I need to battle somebody to get to another level, if that makes sense. I don't think there's anybody out right now that I'm like, oh, I have to beat her to say I'm better, right? Because a little while ago, there was like a conversation with Jazz, like, oh, Ms.Fit has to battle Jazz in order to get like this claim to the throne. But I don't think that's true, because I feel like as far as our career, it's very similar, right? We both have the same amount of battles, damn near the same amount of views if we want to count view for view. So I don't think it's something like where I have to battle her to get above her. And I do feel like me battling Official has made a statement like, look, I am battling people that are better than you. You have stopped battling. So I feel like that deaded the conversation for me right there. The only reason I wanted to battle Jazz is because she consistently believed that she's better than me. And some people agree, and I don't like that. That's it.
I her name before me. You cash out me the money?
Nah, man. I get one free a day.
I'll say this though. I don't think there's like a big disparity between both y'all legacies. It's really equal. Even before your official battle, when you did Twitter polls, it'll be like 51-49%. So at this point, it's just a match that people just want to see, and they're tired of politics. But we all know where the politics are coming from, so we don't even got to complain anymore. At this point, you're in a unique situation because all of your top tier peers, you, Jazz, Official, 40, who else did I leave out? Whatever. You're the best top tier lady battle rapper out right now, pound for pound. Like, yeah, Official, we've seen her a lot on Caffeine, but she's battling some of the guys she lost. She beat 40 and 40 choked. 40 was having a phenomenal year till she choked. E-Hart has a 50% CPR on URL. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's nasty. And Gaddis just made her return. You and Gaddis decided to fresh your legs, chill out for a little bit, rest your brains, revitalize yourselves, and now you guys have no peak. Like, you guys are, right. I want to say you're in your prime, but y'all can keep elevating.
Correct. I appreciate that, because I feel like that too. I feel like I said, the next Caffeine appearance, or the first Caffeine appearance, is going to be legendary. It's going to be epic, and I can't let it be anything less than that. I won't allow it. I won't have it. Like, if anything less than greatness comes from that battle, I'm gonna fucking wild out. I'm gonna pull out the Glock on the Caffeine cameras, turn the cameras off. Everybody get down.
but beyond it being great on paper, it needs to also be great in execution. How many matches we've already seen from heavy names that were great on paper, but Well,
I think that's what the vote does. I feel like when you like Sean, you could say, oh, he has what, like 11 wins on Caffeine, but that's all through the vote. You know what I mean? And that's not really saying, hey, how good was this performance? How well did you do over this person? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Although I was talking to the fans and everybody on the show about how come they don't announce everybody who wins on the app. And Jay Black has said it's the artist.
It's bullshit, bro. I mean, Jay Black is just Jay Black. I don't blame him. I feel like I feel like they have not figured out the right way to present this to them. That's what I feel like. But what's strange is, like, when a battle rapper uses the fan vote to say, I won a battle, like Geechee Gotti right now, he's on the timeline, like, that panel had me losing the verb, and he posted screenshots of the Caffeine fan vote. Geechee, keep the same energy, brother. You lost the clips and goods in the fan vote. Right. And I don't think you lost those battles. But I thought you lost the verb because of the fan vote. So, Geechee, are you going to use the fan vote when it favors you? Or are you going to live by it? Right. What are we doing here? Listen, Fit, all you battle rappers are bullshitting us when you guys say I don't care about those votes. Y'all care about those goddamn votes.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we care about them even when we know it's not always credible, right? I think because I could say there's probably 20% of battle rap fans on there, or whatever percentage. It ain't 100. You know what I mean? It's not everybody. So it's whoever's there at the moment, right there at that time. Cool. And sometimes the votes are swayed, in my opinion. Caffeine's chat is structured where only the popular comments stay up top. Now, if your favorite rapper is saying, Ms.Fit lost, she's trash, look at that bitch's hair, ba-da-da-da, going crazy. Now all the fans start keying, laughing with their favorite rapper.
So there's two things to that. One, you're admitting that battle rappers have more influence than media.
Hell yeah.
And two, fans that are being swayed by a chat box are fans that are not watching the content to make their opinion. They're watching opinions to make their opinions.
Yes. A lot of people do that.
You know, it's true. I mean, you said it yourself, or Nori said on your show, Mike's Opinion, he don't watch the full basketball games. He watches a quarter and then watches the commentators or media afterwards.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct. So by not watching the battle yourself, you can say, well, Ms.Fit said he lost, and I fuck with Ms.Fit, so he had to have lost. I think a lot of the times the votes are swayed, and it's not. In my opinion, I've never really seen it go where I thought opposite. I'm not gonna front. Like, not a lot of times. I could say the vote didn't agree with me maybe like twice or three times, but most of the time the people I think won are winning in the chat. So, you know, I will give that. You know, I will say that on live to make sure it's like I'm not being biased because I've been getting my way technically on the app. But I have seen some, like, perfect example. Lady Luck versus Hustle.
She won the fan vote.
Lady Luck won the fan vote.
She won the battle.
Okay, so this is a good conversation. So, you think Lady Luck beat Hustle?
Yes.
Oh my God! Wait a minute! I gotta get my shit together. What? Oh my God! All right.
Did you just light a cigarette for this one?
I had to. Wait. All right. Your opinion means a lot to me, France. Now, I'm curious to say, why do you feel that's true?
I feel like that's all right. Look, I'll be honest. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm not the biggest Miss Hustle fan, so there's a little bit of bias. She won, right? I guess, but there's no reason why a battle of that magnitude needs to be that close. There's no reason why, skill set wise, you and Luck are having the same hurdle race, and more importantly, you went into that battle as a dominant favorite and left losing a fan vote. I get it. You might not give the fan vote credit, but that fan vote said, "Yo, this was uncomfortably close. I'm not happy with this being close." Fit. I know you guys talked about battling Young M.A. maybe on Legends Only, but if Young M.A. comes to the ring or Queen of the Ring, the boxing ring, she's getting smoked by you, all right? Mm-hmm. And it was close. I'm going to feel uncomfortable that this battle was close with an active battle rapper versus somebody that's not an active battle rapper.
But I don't think it was close. And Luck is the homie. Like, I love Luck. I think she won the face-off. I think she's so fucking she's that bitch when she's in around. Like, she got that energy, like a queen's energy, which is great. But I think Hustle was boring in that battle. She was boring. She had dope personals. She was doing good. I don't think she should have lost that vote. She didn't do as good as I seen her in the past. When
was the last time you seen her be good?
She's had way better battles. Her versus Official. She beat Official clear.
I'm sorry, Fit. That was over half a decade ago. It
was a half a decade ago. You're right.
Listen, don't do this. I have a notebook here.
You got the stats?
Listen, I have a very nasty Miss Hustle stat, all right? In 2019, right, she battled, 4 times, right? And it was 3 1-rounders. So it's a total of 3 rounds, plus 3, whatever. She did 7 rounds in 2019 and 2020. And out of those 7 rounds, she got assistance, meaning she had somebody jump in her round to spit bars 5 out of her 7 rounds. That's not MC-like, bro. It's not okay.
I know she did it with me. She had K Profit jump in on me.
Bro, why do y'all let her do this? She doesn't give y'all 3 rounds of material ever. Like, this is not okay. This is not.
Wait, she had E-Heart jump in
She had Ehart jump in. She had Farrah jump in. She had you jump in. She had Vixen jump in. You want me to keep going? What Daylight said? Should I keep it going? Should I keep it going? Should I keep it going? And then people think I hate her, but it's like, wait, why are we ignoring that these are not like opinions? These are actual facts. Whatever. I'm gonna let it go.
But you really think she lost to Luck? Or you think it was close and it shouldn't have been close?
She won the battle, but she didn't win in any fashion that's like worthy of like saying like she won.
She won crazy.
And in fact, she actually lost the fan vote, which is weird. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, I think that was swayed because Tay Rock at the time did not. Well, I know he don't like hustle, and he was in that chat like, "You bum bitch, fuck out of here," and everybody loved Rock, so they're just gonna do what Rock say. So I think that vote was swayed by Tay Rock.
Yeah, talk about this swaying thing, man. The people that got swaying are people that want to be swayed. So I don't know how much swaying is really happening.
No, I'm saying, yo, I don't know. I think that's the only battle I could say was a clear sway. I can't really talk about too many of them. I know they was going crazy on my boy Cord in the chat when he battled Easy to Block. They had a bunch of people on there hating on Cord for the jump.
Yeah, that was bad.
So sometimes I don't know, man. I don't know. But I feel like
better keep that same energy because they can go up on that caffeine room and look crazy too, and the whole world turns on them, and they go remember, oh damn, I did this to Cortez, I did this to JC, I did this to Hustle, I did this to Rock. Like it'll come back to haunt you.
Right, it will. To be honest,
yeah.
So I think for me, I don't ever want something to say I lost. So I guess like people do be lying about saying they don't care about that vote. I don't think that's always genuine because at the end of the day, as rappers, we don't want nobody to say we lost or to make it appear as if we lost. I'm speaking for myself, but I feel like most battle rappers, I would say, because it's a competitive sport, we don't want to look like a loser. We don't want to lose. So,
but you and I have been in venues, right? We've been in a bunch of events together. Like when you're watching 5-6 battles at an event, right? You're digesting up to 30 to 36, maybe 42 rounds a night. How many of those 42 rounds get your undivided attention? Same thing with these chats too. So like if somebody is chatting or tweeting live bars, there's a moment where their eyeball leaves the screen to type or chat, and they're not watching the performance.
True. Shit, I know at events, by like the main event, everybody be washed. Everybody be in there like either drunk, high, tired, feet hurt. I remember them events. I miss them. But, I mean, shit been a little bit more comfortable watching it from home. Just like, oh, shit. All right, cool. This is good.
I used to like all the events at Drum because it was just like the bar was good, the wings is good, it's kind of close to home.
Yeah.
The event was done by 8:00 after everybody's done. We outside $1 pizza shop.
Facts. Those are the days, man. Do you see that coming back anytime soon? They are opening up movie theaters, and I heard they opening up restaurants for Valentine's Day. What you think?
I think I don't know. I've already seen a lot of big venue things happen, so it wouldn't surprise me if battle rap takes that turn. For God's sakes, after Gucci and Young Jeezy's verses, they went to the compound, and the compound looked like a regular day.
Yeah, but it's fucking Atlanta. Atlanta been wide the fuck open.
If Atlanta could be wilding like this, I don't know why URL or King the Dot or RB can't find a venue to wild out too. You know, it could happen.
True.
But I think it'll probably come back 2022.
True. It was lit after the verses. Texas too.
All the South states, Texas, North Carolina, Florida. Got dirty down there.
Shit been popping. Champion of the year. Oh man, I keep thinking about that. Chilla Jones. Does he have somebody booked already for next? Because I know he called out Kid Chaos, and a lot of people said that was a bad idea. What was your opinion of that?
I hated that because Kid Chaos caught a whole bunch of strays. They was killing him for it. But, like, let's be honest. Averb and Chilla Jones, that's a headliner, but will it be a good battle? Will it be better than Kid Chaos and Chilla Jones? No, it wouldn't be. At this, you guys just witnessed Tay-Rock and Verb, two of the most accomplished guys on URL, put on a very weird battle where Verb's talking about he has the eyes of crowbars. Tay-Rock's talking about A, B, C, D. Tay-Rock's talking about put your finger in the blender, make a handshake. Like, No, I just witnessed two of some of the greatest battle rappers of all time say this. Put the fucking rookies on the stage, man.
Right.
Put the people that's hungry on the stage, bro.
So you don't think that was a bad call out?
I don't think so at all. I get it. They're kind of saying like, oh, call up the big name, right? But Chilla Jones is a warrior, right? Where there is smoke, there's fire. He knows where the Warriors are at. So he wants good competition. He doesn't want quality big names that are not going to create good content.
Mm-hmm. Because they're not, you can't even rewatch those battles. Like, I don't know what Averb battle I would rewatch right now. And I don't want to seem like I'm like a Averb hater, because I was a big fan of Averb when he had waves. You know what I mean? And
Verb. We love Verb.
Yeah, I love that Verb. He was huge. You know what I mean? But I just feel like he just been, I don't know what he been doing lately. I'm not following what he's saying. Like I'm trying to get something out of the content, but I leave with nothing. And
it's just like his eyes is closed with a bunch of lyrical whirlwinds that are like on volume 2. Like,
yeah, he's just like, yeah, like I'm just talking and I feel like talking. And I'm gonna just move my fingers like this to make it seem like it's like really deep. And it's just
like,
not.
Cocky clown, I'm with Osaki now and the Rocky Founds and everything that I was jotting down. Like that's how
Facts. Man, what do you think of this lyrical miracle? Because a lot of people were saying, oh, with these lyrical miracle motherfuckers. Well, what's your opinion of that? Do you that's kind of in a way of downplaying a lyrical rapper.
I mean, but there are some people that do a lot though.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, there's people that do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like there's intricacies, and then there's like, wait, you're just trying to confuse me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's weird sometimes when battle rappers assume that people are going to automatically rewatch your content. Like, do you know how much content lives in this fucking world for me to pick to rewatch you again?
Mm-hmm.
Try to decipher your bars? Like, no, bro.
I'm not doing that.
We're just talking battle rap because so much content drops in battle rap. Forget battle rap for a second. I got HBO Max, I got Disney Plus, I got Netflix, I got Hulu here. Like, I got a lot of things I can watch, and you want me to rewatch your battle 3 times to get your bars? Like, I don't know. That's a weird thing to assume that people are gonna watch you that many times.
If you don't wow me in the moment, I'm definitely not rewatching your shit. Like, if it wasn't a battle where I was like, oh my God, it was so good that I don't know the winner, that's the only way I'll rewatch some shit. I'm never gonna rewatch it to see if you was good. You know what I mean? Like, no. Like, he was
intricate guys have to start doing. I'm about to drop a really good gem. Go find somebody that wants to make edits of your bars, right? It must make highlight reels of your bars with like the word captions or like the description of whatever the fuck you're trying to paint to us, and have that guy send it to you and you post those clips. And we'd be like, oh shit, I didn't catch that. Oh, I didn't catch that. Oh, I didn't catch that. And Kid Chaos is like that. Kid Chaos never wastes a line, but he's a guy that you can't quote on a one-time watch. He's so good. He's so good. But if you sit there one time and never watch that battle again, and you walk out there try to say the line, you're either gonna say it wrong or you're gonna misquote him. So he's somebody that should hire somebody to make these little marketing videos for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a bar for Saga where he was like, your worship rhymes that make the worldly guys make you like your churches lose your mind. And now you're probably hurting God. Now, if the only one that's perfect size, right? Like, he's saying like he's hurting God, only one that's perfect size, like God sighing. But he also says perfect size.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're fit, only one is perfect size. So like, you had a whole double entendre in that little line that you just glossed on over. Get somebody to transcribe this for you. Get somebody to make a video for you. Like, you know.
I agree, cause like we was talking couple days ago, and I was saying most of the time when I prepare for rappers, I don't really watch all their battles. I kind of just watch like the best of, like their best bars, best highlights. So if I'm watching the best highlights, that's the best way to prepare for you on my level, because I feel like, all right, if these was your best bars and that's all I gotta beat, well, good. You know,
you're pretty much you're expecting the worst. Like, you're expecting them to come at their full.
At this very best. Like, if this fucking highlight reel was the whole battle, if I could beat this, then you're beatable. You know what I'm saying?
DNA has somebody. I don't know if DNA has somebody doing it, but there's a fan that does all the DNA schemes. When he did like the Matrix scheme, the Italian Mob scheme, and they put the actual movies in between the bars. Like saying that you seen those, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's smart. Mm-hmm. And this is DNA. This is DNA who doesn't have to do that. So imagine the smaller guys that don't have the following like DNA. Like, what are you doing? Get your ass to work. Being an artist is hard work. You have to market yourself all the fucking time.
Facts. I think the DNA one I saw.
The Matrix.
I think I saw the Matrix. I saw the Matrix one, and it was one more. I think it was like a TV show.
Italian Mob movie, I think.
I want to say it was like Martin. It was like one of them TV shows that people use a lot. I'm over them bars too, man. The ones about like fucking Martin, and it's like we don't heard all the Martin flips.
Yeah, we definitely have
Gina and it was Martin. I think the DNA one. It was Martin when he was talking about. I forget.
Don't worry. DNA does a lot of those, but the point is, DNA is getting his bars out there for the people that might have missed it in the first time around. And when you do that, you implore people to go watch your battle. Then, now I want to go watch it. There needs to be highlights of. You know what? I'm done.
It's true.
That's enough.
Kid Chaos. I actually just watched a couple of his battles. I think he did the best versus Saga, but he does come off. I liked him versus Saga, but I didn't like him versus Real Sick.
How come?
I didn't think it was I know one of the rounds he used like it was outside the box, where he was acting like the default battle rapper.
Yeah, exactly.
That was cool. I liked that. I thought that was dope. But I think overall Sick was better. But I think Sick did win that, right? That was the Ultimate Madness shit.
Yeah, I mean the votes kind of edge of the Chaos, but it's a fire battle, so like whoever you pick to win don't matter. Like you could say Sick, you could say Chaos, but that was still in Ultimate Madness season. From Saga, he battled 3 more times and then he leveled up. That's why the Saga performance is probably so much more better.
Yes, he definitely did level up. When I saw what he did to Saga, I was like, oh shit. This Kid Chaos I want to see again. You know what I mean? And I thought by default, because before I watched it, I thought Saga just lost because he choked. But after watching, I'm like, oh, it's not just the choke. It's like Kid Chaos was wilding. You know what I'm saying? He
put his foot on his neck. Yes, like he was like, yeah, you choked, but I'm still gonna kill you.
Yes. He did him in. I just had Saga on the show actually. I know he's been having like a decline in his performances. He even admits it. What you think about that, Saga?
Saga's a guy that when you see him get bodied, it just doesn't feel right. It's kind of sad to watch, honestly.
Why? Because he's gone.
He had like a battle of the year with B-Dot. He had like a battle of the year with B-Dot, and now it's like, damn, bro. But here's what's crazy. He built his CPR this year from choking. But he's only choked twice, Fit. But yet he took such a decline. You got guys like Twerk that's choked 9 times. You got Surf that's choked a third of his career. Matter of fact, between Sue Surf, Shotgun Suge, Old Red, and New Jersey Twerk combined, they have 37 chokes on URL. Combined.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And those guys will still get looks. Those guys will still get plates. Saga chokes twice. And we just banish him. Not all chokes are equal. I'm sorry.
Yo, nah. He choked more than twice. He choked twice on Ultimate Madness. No, on caffeine.
Well, he choked against Mike on caffeine, but with Holmesy, he was just like stumbling, bumbling, fumbling. So I'll give you want to count it, go ahead, I guess. But he got his round out. You know what I'm saying? He was just really sloppy.
And then here, got you.
With Chaos and Mike, he couldn't even get them rounds out.
Twerk, his third round. Twerk versus Jada Nightwing. Do you think Jay won or you think Twerk won?
I'm not gonna lie, man. On the first watch, I had Twerk the first 2 rounds. On the rewatch, Jay just has so much substance. He's so good. And I'm just a little upset at Twerk because like I feel like Twerk didn't fix all the fundamental flaws in his game. Like his first round is 7 minutes, his second round is 6 minutes. Like, bro, take some of that and filter it out throughout your material. Like, you probably don't choke if you shave off 1.5 minutes of your first round and put it to your third round. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you win the battle, but you don't choke. So then, like, he's mismanaging his content. He put all of his best material in his first round in decline. He's still kind of choked in a sense, right? Like, at least he tried to freestyle.
Right.
But he has confirmation bias to the point now where if Twerk even stumbles, people are calling it a choke.
Yeah.
And that's just the reputation you built. You got to live with it.
Mm-hmm. Now, he definitely choked in that third. I was trying to think, because I don't see a reason why any battle rapper would do 7 minutes in the first, 6 minutes in the second, and basically don't give us a third, because he freestyled through the whole thing. I'm thinking, is he just freestyling the whole shit? Where he just can't control what's where. Because I know for a while we was like, oh, Twerk don't write. He just thinks of punchlines before the venue, comes in and performs. But I don't know. Like, is most of it freestyle? So that's why he can't figure out where to put what where?
You know, they always kind of say with Twerk, like, if he's on point or when he gets it together. But when do you stop removing the if and the whens? Because he never really has it all the way together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point it's almost embedded in his style. Even when he's not choking, any bit of reaction causes him to run his bar back. Any type of non-reaction to a bar he's expecting reaction causes him to suck his teeth. I think his first battle back, he wanted to overcompensate, and he got so much momentum in that first round that like he's just feeling it, and doesn't want to just cut the round off because he's finally like getting those grooves back. Like when he said "I clap," he to Tacoma. He screamed out, "I'm back!" Like you can tell, just all the adrenaline is just rushing through him. You know what I mean? You can't contain that.
I gave it to him I gave him the first 2 rounds. I watched it again, and I'm not gonna front. I was giving Jay a hard time when he did the Stone thing with the Avengers stuff. I was giving him a hard time, but I did watch the battle with Twerk again. I gotta give him his props. He did do very well. Like, he did very well. He kept his composure. He's really embodying this character and like running with it, doing it well. When he does the relax, like,
yeah, that was electric. Like, it was like, whoa.
Yeah. So I liked it. I liked it a lot. So I do give him. Now it's more debatable to me than when I was like clear win. But it's just, Twerk's first round was so crazy. I had to give it to him. The second round still, but I think the way Jay kind of broke it down, it was great. It was a great performance. So,
I think the best way to always win on camera is to write uphill, where like your first round is good, your second round is better, and your third is your best. Like, if you write with that formula in mind, even though like it's easier said than done, obviously you can't anticipate that. But I think that's the good formula to always kind of win when you watch a battle back.
Right. I mean, I'll be trying to do that too. Right. I feel like everybody wants to get better, but on some level you can't always predict what's going to hit and what's not going to hit. Sometimes you're like, oh, this shit didn't hit like I thought it was going to hit. Retreat.
You don't expect to hit hits.
Yes, that happened to me with Official. All my third punches was hitting. And I'm like, what the fuck? This not the punch. I got to wait. Like, I was like, fuck, that shit was happening to me throughout the whole battle, which kept having me stop, which I felt like took away from my performance because I hate stopping. That shit, the reset really takes you out your bag. You got to get back into it.
Yo, I think you in this caffeine room where you could just be fluid with no stoppage. Oh my Lord, have mercy to whoever stands in front of you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, because at some point, I feel like when I started, I was being a lot more like lyrical and intricate with it. And people just kind of was like, yo, Fit, you got to slow it down. Like, you don't have to do all that. You just got to punch because people want punchlines. Bring your personality to the stage and do that. And caffeine, it's like, I keep evaluating it and I feel like I could be my complete self there and I feel like I still do well. Like, just doing me, being in that that bag, you know what I mean, and just killing it. Just killing it. So my next opponent, they should be worried, only because I refuse to lose on that on that stage. I fucking refuse. If I do, be tight.
And I'm like, well, rested. You're in battle in the year already.
Right. So it's like, man, I'm strapped in. Not gonna put that on myself. I ain't trying to choke. I feel like that's the worst thing you could do in battle rap is choke. Or not show up. But even not showing up is better than a choke. Because that shit don't go towards it like no records. Like, yo, before I go to a battle with no material, I'm not going. Like, it's just not happening. I won't be pulling up with zero material.
Not K-Shine. Calico, when he was supposed to battle Ill Will back in Detroit, I think in 2016, he didn't have material for Ill Will. So he showed up to the venue like, I'm just not going to battle. So he no-showed the battle that he showed up to.
Who did that?
Calico. Some ghost shit.
That's some ghost shit. Like, yeah, I'm here, but I ain't going to battle.
I got no boss for him, so he ain't battling tonight. But I'm here, though.
I was just comparing his diss record to Eazy's. Who do you think had the better diss record?
Yeah, I'm riding with Eazy, man. That
top with Eazy?
That shit was crazy.
Nice. Nah, man, Eazy getting a lot of love. You know, my girl likes him because he's from Philly. So she's like, yeah, Philly, we on our Philly shit. I'm like, yo, calm down with your Philly shit.
I tell you, girl, Philly's a third world country, all right?
Word, I be like, yo, chill out. You from New York now. You can't be doing the most with this Philly shit, all right?
Tell these cheesesteaks to calm down, all right? We got the chocolate over here. Y'all take it easy.
Facts. Now, I like the record. I thought it was dope. So I was into it. I like WWF because it's crazy how, like, the man disregards the beat. He just is talking. But you feel like it's genuine. Like, he's just like, I ain't never had no beef with no battle rappers. Not no real problems. Yo, it's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. Oh, man. Shout out to the chat, man. My bad. I've been neglecting y'all a little bit. I like Philly cheesesteaks. Okay, I see y'all. Gang, gang. Where Pop Gang at?
I was coming for a couple minutes, but we ended up chopping up for a long time. I always make time for you, Fit, but I'm fatigued over this weekend. Yo, I did not eat at that panel, by the way. I did not eat.
Oh, my God.
They like starved us.
Yo, get your refreshments, rejuvenate. Shout out to you, though. You know, a lot of people thought you were great on the panel. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for coming and chopping up with me after your long-ass day. Appreciate it, man. Really, really, really do. But I will talk to you soon. Everybody, show some love to France. Show some love to Let's Talk Battle Rap. Throw some props. Give them some Prop Gang love in the building. All right, my God. I will holla at you. Thank you, love.
Say what up, though.
You heard? All right, my God. Later. Show some love with the Prop Gang, y'all. France, Let's Talk Battle Rap. Showing us love, letting us know how the panel goes. Let us know his thoughts. Yeah. Prop Gang.
I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I lie.
Prop Gang, what up?
I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I like. Don't spill my drink. Chill, nigga, watch your steps.
Y'all, man. We getting closer to that wrap-up time. Love is love, man. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. You already know we back Tuesday, same time. Y'all already know what's up. I might get Chilla on here. To talk about it. So make sure y'all get y'all questions up. Yeah, man, I love y'all. Thanks for supporting the channel. Follow me on all social media outlets. That's Ms.Fit1 on Twitter, Ms.Fit on Instagram. Of course, subscribe to my YouTube. If you missed any part of the live show, all these episodes are uploaded to my YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. Also, the memberships. You can get exclusive contact with me. So make sure you fuck with that. My dumb advice hitting heavy. Love is love. Prop gang, thanks a lot, man. Let's end it off with a nice prop circle, man. Salute. Puerto Rico in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it, prop gang. Let's end this prop gang off strong. We need more props. Prop gang, Shayla, Dawn One, Blue 211, what it is. Prop gang.
I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I lied. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models.
Let's get it. Sugar Queen Haley, I see you, baby. Yeah. Damn. Damn, never fit. Just there. You just said. Y'all said.
I'll be writing for the best, but I'm pricey, cut the check. Just invite me for the sex, so I piped it, then I left. Only sight that's on my neck. Get a hype and leave her wet. This ain't high key, I'm a vet, and bitch, I'm spicy, show respect. Who these hoes admire me? See their way they are.
Yo, man, love is love. Misfit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow. Let's get it. Hey, yo, what's good? Misfit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow.